Hey guys, thanks for stopping by my channel today. I'm very happy you're here with me as I make some gift sets. What I have decided to do is use these paint cans. And they have this little key that opens up the top. Isn't that cute? I didn't really have a purpose for purchasing them other than I thought they were really cute. I've tried bath salts, they didn't sell. I've tried bubble bath crumbles, they didn't sell. And then I realized I could use this as a holder. A couple weeks ago, I made some creams. I made some butters, so that went in there. I'm making scrubs to go in there. How fun is that gonna be, guys? I have exactly enough of these jars to do 9 paint cans, because I have 9 paint cans. Let's get to making, guys. I made my sugar scrub and I made it as a base, so I just have to pull it out and weigh it off. Love that. My sugar scrub is pretty heat sensitive. I do sell that recipe or formula on my website. Part of the reason I love my sugar scrub so much is just because it's not dry and crumbly where you have to like scoop it out and then you're trying to scrub it on your arms or legs and not get it falling all over the place. I really just like how the texture of my finished product. And I'm afraid I'm going to lose some of that if I try to firm it up a bit. I am going to go ahead and get some color in here. So the first batch I'm going to make is my Sweet Daydreams. So let me get that ready. 1,000 Dreams from Nature's Garden. I think it's a dupe of something or another. Bath and Body maybe. I don't know. I usually do blue. My bath bombs in this, I always tend to do blue. So I want to do a blue base on this one. And I'm going to start slow and just add until it looks like what I want it. I'm using Rustic Essentials Blue Sparks. And in goes my fragrance oil. That's going to loosen it up quite a bit, guys. So I'm going to have to re-whip in some more of that air back into it. While that's whipping, I'm going to get my sugar. Okay, guys, it's time for the sugar. And so let's just talk about this for a second. I have always ever just used my Great Value or Kroger brand or whatever it is that I have that I'm going, and I buy just regular white sugar. And I was watching Mandy at Sweet Home Soaps make scrub a month or 2 ago, and she used organic sugar. But she mentioned why she used it, and I'm so glad she did. She said it's more scrubby than white sugar. I was like, what? I didn't know that. So I had to comment and say, what? I didn't know that. So, all right, so Mandy, if you're watching, I don't know if this is organic. I don't think it's organic, but I bought this Marina pure cane sugar because I got so much more out of this bag than the organic bag. I can be cheap. So I'm going to try this, but Mandy, if you know better and I need to just bite the bullet and buy the organic sugar, let me know. But I'm going to try this time, and then I may go to the organic next time. But I just had a cheap moment. It's like, holy cow, I could buy two or 3 times more sugar with that than the organic. But I'm using both today because I kind of want to use up the white, especially if I'm moving away from white and using organic from this point forward. So I have about 2/3 of my sugar load of that cane or natural sugar, and then 1/3 is the white sugar, and I'm going to dump it in here, and we'll just kind of see how it goes. Ah, it's flying sugars everywhere. Maybe I'll stop it and stir that in a little slower or deeper, something. Because I should have turned it down too. There we go. Now we can turn it up. This smells so good. It's probably my favorite Nature's Garden scent I've ever had. I've never smelled the original, so I don't know what the original smells like. I think it's a dupe. But I brought this out in my creams last year, and it has very good reviews. My patients here, I've been at work today. My customers have really liked it. I wonder if I should try to pipe it. I'm just not a fan of the piping, guys. I try so hard to like it, and I just don't. 175. Looks pretty good. So I'm doing 3 small ones of each scent just for the gift sets I'm doing. And then the rest is going to go in the big 8-ounce jars that I have. So let's see how much this will hold. It feels like it may need to be whipped a little bit more. Feels like it's kind of getting... And a good test is how much can I fit in here. If I can fit like 10 ounces in here, then I know it's not whipped enough. If I can fit 5 ounces in here, then I know I probably whipped it too far. So right now it's at 7.25. Let me try to go up to 7.5. That's right at 7.5. That's really not too bad, and it's full. There's not a lot of air in there, so that's not too bad. I'm going to keep going. Okay, guys, so I have 6 of my large ones. I don't have any of these to do like little ones, but I do have some of these. And they are, I believe, also 2 ounces, just like those. They're just taller. I'm going to sanitize some of these and maybe sell these as samples so people can purchase like small amounts of all the different scents that they want to try before they commit to a big container. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So hang on. I'll come back when I am done with filling these. All right. I have 4 of these cute little sample sizes. I'm happy. I'm going to clean all of this off and do this another 3 times. So let's talk about the whipping of a sugar scrub. Guys, when I first started making sugar scrubs, I would use the same recipe, the same jars, and it would be, one time I would make it, I would barely get 3.5 ounces of product in that jar. The next time I would make it, I would get 5 ounces of product in a jar, and it looked, you know, like there was 3/4 of it full instead of all the way full. And it's all to do with the amount of air you add. And it's just something you get a feel for. Honestly, I don't like to brag on myself very often. You guys probably know that by now. But I do feel like I have a pretty good handle on how much air to whip into my product. If you put too much air in it and it's really billowy and lovely and luscious and you think, oh, this is great. A month later, you open the jar and it's all sunken. That air goes away. The product will fall on top of itself and just kind of sink. And then your customers think they're not getting a full jar of product. They're going to feel shorted. And then again, you have one time a customer will buy 3 ounces of product, and the next time they're buying 5 ounces of product, and they're thinking, what in the world is going on? It's just something you'll get a feel for. I still struggle with it sometimes though. I have gone to where I've done about 2 or 3 jars. I empty them all back into the mixer and whip it for a little bit longer. I know if I'm getting 7 ounces and I have an inch or so of jar left, I know I need to whip more air into that. That's just not going to work. So it's just something you get a feel for, and practice and experience will give that to you guys. So don't give up if you're getting frustrated over that. I know that really, really frustrated me so much when I first started. Because even back then, I weighed every single thing. Even back then. Just wanted to share that with you guys. I'll be back. I shouldn't have bragged on myself. It happens every time. I had to take it out. It was not whipped up enough, so I just did the one. It was close, but it was still going to look a little light. So I'm re-whipping, giving it a little more air. Let's see what that did. It also matters how tightly or how packed you're adding it to your jar. I want to add it in a way that's not going to allow it to deflate too much. But at the same time, I'm not trying to press it in there really tightly either. That is perfect. It just needed a few more seconds in the mixer. Okay guys, it is, I don't know, a week or 2 or 3 later, and I have my scrubs all done for my little gift sets. So there is, I cannot see the screen at all, so hopefully that is in focus. Sea Salt and Orchid, my Sweet Daydreams, and my lavender. Can't tell. I need to get my glasses on so I can see what the world I'm looking at in the viewfinder. And I have some shrink bands here. I am going to go ahead and shrink band them. And I have started, that's a half of one, cutting these in half. Because it just, even on bigger jars, I've been cutting them in half. Is that cheap or frugal? I'm going to say it's frugal. Because it's silly to use the whole band when you don't need that much material. And this took me some practice to get to where I don't think it looks horrible. I definitely had to practice a bit. So I have my butter, my cream, and my scrub. I'm just going to see what order I want them in. No, I like that in the middle. I kind of like this one, so I'm going to put the cream on bottom and then go with the butter and then go with the scrub. I'm going to put just a splattering of shred in there, I think. Just, I don't know, it feels like it needs something. Because they're going to be kind of, maybe I should have done this first. So let's see how this is going to work. I don't know. I don't know if that looks good or bad. What do you think? Shred or no shred? There's a lot of shred right there. Ah! I think I'm going to put a ball of shred on top as well. And maybe there. There we are so far. And then I'm going to choose probably the side with the most shred here. And where's my label? I lost my labels. Hang on. Let's see. I don't know. I don't want to hide the, it's a little off. I don't know, guys. It's not my best. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to go all the way around, but I don't want to hide any of the jars so people can see what they're buying. I thought about doing just the label on the top, but that gets really small. So this is it for now. and I'll just play it by ear. I'm going to get rid of this piece of plastic here, and I'm going to switch it out with a piece of twine. Much better, right? All right, guys, I'm going to get the rest of them all packaged up. Guys, I think these pails are so cute. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I was able to get what I do, 3 of each scent, and I'm completely out of pails now. So I'm so happy that I finally figured out a use for these little paint cans or pails or whatever. And I'm nervous that they're going to sell like gangbusters, and I'm going to have to find them again. I don't know if I can find them again. I meant to go look to see where I even got them, and if I remember before I post it, I will try to link where I bought these little paint cans. I can't remember. It may have been Nashville Wraps. I think these are so cute. I just wish they were like a ½ inch taller, and I could get a few other types of sets in the pail, but other than that, adorable, right? Cute. And then I have my sugar scrub. I have this size, and then I ended up doing a bunch of these little sizes for samples. Oh, I did test the scrub just now. I went and washed my hands with it, and Mandy's right. Holy cow. Now that wasn't organic sugar, but whatever that sugar was I used was definitely more scrubby than the white, just regular granulated sugar. So thank you, Mandy, for giving me that tip, because that was awesome. I'm so excited about that. So now I'm off. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I so much appreciate you. I appreciate your support, your comments, and your likes, your subscribes, just all of that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.